누가 가요?
네? 나이 하나 더 가지고 잘못했네. 돈이 켜놓으니까. 나이.
네.
저 손톱도 내가 들고 2개 있는데 포트데이가 양쪽에 켜놓는 거 좋아요.
Testing, testing. Okay, good, thank you.
I was looking for a way to make some extra money and saw this video of a guy talking about how much money he made on DoorDash.
너와 손을 잡고 걸어갈 때면 나는 노래 부르지. 랄라라 이상하게도 너와 있을 때면 시간이 도망가버리네. 시간아 잠시 동안만 멈춰줄래. 너는 너무 빨리 가는 것 같아. 조금만 아주 조금만 천천히 천천히 가주겠니. 어떻게 이럴 수 있니. 하루가 금방 지나가. 너와 항상 있다가 할머니 되겠네. 이 기분이 영원히 갈까. 시간아 잠시 동안만 멈춰줄래. 너는 너무 빨리 가는 것 같아. 아주 조금만 천천히 천천히 시간아 잠시 동안 아마 멈춰준 왜 넌 너무 빨리 가는 것 같아 조금만 아주 조금만 천천히 천천히 가주겠니
열심히 일하고 주말은 영화도 챙겨보고 서점에 들러 책 속에 빠져서 낯선 세상에 가서 설레지 이런 인생 정말 괜찮아요 난 너무 잘 살고 있어 근데 왜 너무 외롭고 눈물이 난다 내 인생은 이토록 화려한데 고독이 울고 나에게 묻는 자 너는 이 순간 진짜 행복하니 난 대답한다 난 너무 외롭다 내가 존재하는 이유는 뭘까 사랑이 뭘까 난 그게 참 궁금해 살아가면서 난 외고 사는 게 뭘까 왜 이렇게 외로워
All right, we're gonna pull into Freddy's. It's actually been a while since I've been here.
Hi, thank you for choosing Freddy's. How can I help you?
Yes, I'll take a number 4, please. All right, so I want the Freddy's, yo. You know, got some Freddy's. It's been a while since I've been to Freddy's. Let's see how this baby looking. So you got sauteed onions on here with cheese, 2 patties.
Junk Sleep got you all jumbled up during Mattress Firm's Dream December sale. Get a king for the price of a
멀어져가는 저 뒷모습을 바라보면서 난 아직도 이 순간을 이별이라 하지 않겠네 달콤했었지 그 수많았던 추억 속에서 흠뻑 젖은 좋은 마음을
된가요? 이게 맞는가요? 나만 이런가요? 높은 얼굴 한번 못 보고서 이를 낼수 그러니 왜 이리 아픈가요? Good afternoon. Thank you for coming to Kimchi Day Festival. First of all, before we start the ceremony, we would like to invite Stella Dance Group, and we'll have the founder and executive director of Asian Family, Hwa Gang-sung, will introduce the performance and the group.
Hi everyone, welcome to Kimchi Day Festival. Can I have all the applause to welcome our event organizers? Hi, my name is Grace Song, and I represent a group called Asia Family. We are a non-profit based in Washington, D.C., and we serve Korean adoptees and their families. And we partner with a special group called Stella Art Group. These are students from Maryland, Virginia, and Pennsylvania to perform, and they practice Korean cultural performances, including K-pop dance, drumming, fan dance. So if your group or your individual, your community requires any drumming or performances, please come to me and I'll be happy to connect you with the performance opportunities. So today, these wonderful students will perform several pieces. The very first performance is called Daegu. Repeat after me, Daegu. The Daegu is called large drum. As you see, huge drum in front of us. The very first piece performed by 3 different students. So let's welcome them with a big applause. Thank you. Thank you. Drinky Park, great job. All right. While we're waiting for the next performance, I want to give you the name of the piece that you're about to watch. The next performance is called 꼭두각시, that means puppet dance. So I'm going to present you two Korean dolls of puppets. Go ahead. All right. So these Korean dolls and the beautiful children are going to dance called 꼭두각시. Can we have a music, please? All right, the last piece you're about to see is called assorted drumming. So pleased to see a part of my member, Asian families and community members, and thanks to the Korean American Society of Virginia, everyone is wearing logo hat from Asian families, so kudos to you. So they're going to show you the last piece. Again, if you're interested in inviting Sella Art Group, see me after the event, and let's give them a large applause before they start performing. All right, let's give them a piece.
Wow, wonderful. Let's give them another big hand. It was performed by Stella Art Dance Group. Thank you. Okay. 지금 버지니아 제가 한국어로 할게요. 버지니아 한인회에서 지금 수고한 학생들에게 감사의 표시를 하려고 해요. Please come out. We'll have a little ceremony for their performance and their service to the community from Korean American Society of Virginia. Okay, here. Jungi Park and Lauren Kim will receive the award. Let's give them a big thank you. Thank you. That was wonderful. We'll have a few more VIPs coming in. So for the moment, we'll enjoy another few of the Korean music. We'll start around 2 p.m. 자, 저희 식은 2시에 시작할 거니까요. 잠시 한 15분 정도 시간 있으시니까 2시부터는 저희 로컬 가방만에 계시는 VIP와 오피서들께서 오셔서 여러분들에게 김치회에 대해서 함께 얘기를 나눌 거거든요. 자, 2시에 시작할 거니까 그때까지 잠시 쉬시면 되겠습니다. 그리고 좋은 한국어가 함께 하시겠어요?
명언 좀 주세요. 안 듣고 있었어요. 저희 레이첼 여기 저기 K-pop 팀 만들었거든요. 저희 지금
실시간 나가고 있는데.
다시 돌아올 수 없는 그 험한 길 위에 어찌하다 오르셨소. 내가 가야만 했었던 그 험한 길 위에 그대가 왜 오르셨소. 기다리던 봄이 오고 있는데 나를 떠나오 긴긴 겨울이 모르지 않는데 왜 나를 떠나가오 다시 돌아올 수 없는 그 험한 길 위에 어찌하다 오르셨소 내가 가야만 했었던 그 험한 길 위에 그대가 왜 오르셨소 기다리던 봄이 오고 있는데 나를 떠나오 긴긴 겨울이 모두 지났는데 왜 나를 떠나가오 봄이 오는데 긴긴 겨울이 모두 지났는데 왜 나를 떠나오 날도록 어찌 살라고
I just became a dasher and I love it. There's nothing like being your own boss.
가춤의 꽃놀이도 화정의 노래가락 시리게 흥겨운데 500명 몽들여의 싸움이 되어 모두 사고다 아이는 갈 맞았을 거지고 자식들은 세금했지 생각이든 마음을 때려 목소리도 무이야 무이야 세상에 눈이 생사를 가름에 정치와 가리다를 게 무엇냐 전중에 이름 없는 죄야 왜 그리도 우슬프게 우느냐 어차피 꽃이지 자리는 찾을 수 없지 않느냐 무이야 무이야 세상의 문이 생사를 가름에 정치와 가리다를 게 무엇냐 전중에 이름 없는 새야 왜 그리도 우슬프게 우느냐 어차피 꽃이지 자리는 찾을 수 없지 않느냐
The all-new CRV Hybrid was built to pursue endless with excellent fuel efficiency.
운명처럼 만나서 사랑 나누고 운명처럼 헤어짐도 하늘에 그리움에 가슴 아파도 하늘이 내린 사랑이여 영원한 날 찾아 해도 내 목숨 내면 버린다 해도 내 사랑이여 어부와 눈 사랑이여 어부와 눈 어부와 눈 사랑이여 어부와 눈 어부와 눈의 사랑이여
Don't get them a phone.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Are you enjoying the music? Yes, it's beautiful music, very calm. We now start the ceremony of Kimchi Day. 자, 김치 데이 페스티벌에 함께 해주신 여러분들 너무 감사드리고요. 이제부터 김치 데이를 위한 기념식을 시작하도록 하겠습니다. First, we will start with the Pledge of Allegiance. 먼저 국민의례로 시작할 테니 모두 자리에서 일어나 주시기 바랍니다. Please stand. We have a moment to salute the national flag. 국기에 대한 경례를 하시겠습니다. 국기에 대한 경례. 다음은 애국가 제창이 있겠습니다. We will sing Korean national anthem in unison. Now we'll sing our national anthem in unison. 미국 국가 제창이 있겠습니다. Thank you. It was Uriel Maria from Mark Rogers' office. Thank you. Kimchi Day, please have a seat. Thank you. Kimchi Day is November 22nd, which is also underway by the Federal Congress right now. Has been set as an official anniversary in California, New York, Washington, D.C., and Virginia this year. 김치데이는 11월 22일로 한국에서 2020년에 제정된 이후로 미국에서도 캘리포니아, 뉴욕, 워싱턴 DC, 미국 버지니아에서 11월 22일을 김치의 날로 지정이 됐습니다. 지금 연방에서도 준비를 하고 있고요. And today in Virginia, we are celebrating the Kimchi Day Festival by Korean American Society of Virginia. And I know the executives and the president has worked so hard to prepare this festival. So we'll first have President's greeting, Young Jae.
안녕하세요. 저는 버지니아 한인회 회장 윤영재입니다. 오늘 저희들이 우리 한인들이 영원히 만든 김치의 날을 지정했는데 좀 가버멘트 사정으로 인해서 10월 달에 열게 된 것을 굉장히 죄송하게 생각합니다. 그렇지만 우리가 이 김치의 날은 우리가 한인으로서 누구를 막론하고 정당이나 뭐 다른 단체를 떠나서 우리가 한마음 한뜻으로 앞으로 김치의 날을 세계 만방에 알리는 그런 계기가 됐으면 좋겠습니다. 그리고 또 오늘 우리를 위해서 수고해 주신 우리 페어팩스 카운티 우리 폴리한테도 감사드리고 그리고 여러분들 많이들 오셔서 내년에는 더 많은 이 시초에 오셔가지고 여러분들이 김치도 체험하시고 그리고 오늘 다른 그 아시인들도 온다고 했는데 아직 안 오셨네요. 그리고 우리 특히 입양아들이 우리 김치 축제를 위해서 멀리 필라델피아에서 원아웃 멀리 아침 7시부터 출발해가지고 그래가지고 우리 김치 축제를 응원해주기 위해서 우리 에이시안 스쿨 그 탑덕 입양아 스쿨에서 왔습니다. 여러분 내년에는 우리 정말 많이 모여서 김치를 즐겁게 만들고 세계에 알리는 그런 우리 한인들이 됐으면 좋겠습니다. Everybody make kimchi. All we love kimchi too. And
Thank you. I know that she prepares food until this morning. So it'll be very fresh. 다음은 저희 주미 한국대사관에서 총영사님께서 이 김치데이 페스티벌을 축하하기 위해 이 자리에 함께 해주셨습니다. Now we'll have greetings from Consul General from Korean Embassy, 세준권.
네, 반갑습니다. 권대주입니다. 환영합니다. Welcome. I'm pleased to be here to celebrate Virginia Kimchi Day. As you know, Virginia State Congress designated November 22nd as a Kimchi Day, very special. And this morning I heard that Georgia also followed suit the other 6 states. As you know, Virginia, Maryland, DC, New York, California, Michigan. So those states are designated Kimchi Day. So wonderful. And you know, kimchi is a Korean food, but it's also American food. So we call it American food. You know, it means very important because now, after the global upheaval, you know, like Ukraine war and U.S.-China rivalry and other, you know, global incidents, that means globalization precedes, and now we see emerging localization. It means, you know, kimchi is no more local food. It's global food, global food. That's why we celebrate here, and kimchi is a part of American culture. So it's a part of, you should celebrate everybody here. That's why we get here. And you know, we in Korea, before the winter comes, we gather together to make kimchi, or one village-wide festival, and that is called Kimjang. You know, Kimjang is the annual event for all the families, all the villages. So I also remember that I was young. I also, when I was together with other family members and the village people, together we made kimchi. It's a very good remembrance, and it's good. The fond memory of those days, and kimchi is also our special, very important food, and we should also remember that the spirit of Kimjang is to share food, share culture, stories, share experience. So that's why we can encourage each other and to endure the whole winter with eating kimchi and or sharing the stories. That I think today we can have the opportunity to share our culture, share our stories, and make it better the festivals coming here. And I also very special today because yesterday I came here to meet executive right here, so had a good meeting yesterday. Anyway, now we can celebrate together. So enjoy the taste of kimchi and also share food, share story. Thank you very much.
Thank you. When he talks about Kimjang, I have a really fond memory too. The several families gathered together, and I remember mountain of cabbage, and then my role, or even young kids has their role. My role was peeling garlic. I hated it, but that's the only thing I know how to do. But men were actually digging the ground so they can preserve kimchi, and several families, neighbors, they get together and they share their efforts and they share kimchi. And that's actually kimchi means togetherness and also sharing. In Korean, we have a word called chang that means sharing, caring, loving, and togetherness. I don't know, it's all mixed together. I cannot find the word in American, but that's all in actually melted down into kimchi. Now, next we'll have our Virginia delegate Aaron Shin serves as kimchi ambassador. And actually, in Virginia, as the Kimchi Day is established, actually, Delegate Aaron Shin is a really big role on this. So we'll invite Delegate Aaron Shin and have a great. 우리 아이린 사원님께서 김치의 날 제정하시는데 정말 큰일을 하셨고요. 김치 홍보 대사십니다. 나오셔서 인사 말씀해 주시겠어요?
안녕하세요. 저는 86지구 황원의원 아이린 신입니다. Hi everyone, I'm Irene Shin and I represent the 86th District in the House of Delegates. I'm so excited to be here with you all and to welcome you all to this Kimchi Day festival. I was elected to the House of Delegates just last year, and in my very first session, decided I would take on the task of establishing Kimchi Day here in Virginia. I know Consul General just told us about 6 other states that have established Kimchi Day, but I want to be really clear, we get to take the credit for being the first state on the East Coast to pass Kimchi Day here in Virginia, and we are the trendsetters because Maryland followed suit afterwards, as did New Jersey and DC. And so we want to hold on to that thunder, I think. And Kimchi Day now is sort of seen as a really fun celebration, but I want to talk a little bit about how it got passed. HJ 147 was the joint resolution that we passed in the House of Delegates, and it wasn't always an easy road. It was my very first session, and I was in front of the Rules Committee. The Rules Committee is the only committee in the House of Delegates that is stacked with Republicans. And so I'm looking at a whole crowd of Republicans, some of whom have never even had kimchi before. So they were like, what is kimchi? And it was late in the afternoon, so they were also getting a little hangry. And I was pretty nervous about it. I'm proud to say that I invited a number of Republicans back to our office to have kancho and tetero, and that's how I won over their vote with Korean snacks. And it's fun to me because I think about growing up, kimchi was something that we always had in our household, always on our papsang for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And now kimchi is almost everywhere accessible almost everywhere else too. You can go to Trader Joe's or Costco to find kimchi, but growing up, kimchi was a foreign food. It was considered kind of strange to my friends who weren't Korean. And I love that kimchi is now not just a symbol of the Korean culture and how diverse our communities have become, but it's also a testament to the Korean American culture that is thriving here, not just in Fairfax County, but all across the country. Kimchi Day, November 22nd, isn't an arbitrary date that we selected, but I want to talk a little bit about the meaning of the date. So November 22nd, 11/22 was picked specifically because 11 purported benefits of kimchi is November 11, and then 22 because 22 different kinds of ingredients, main ingredients, go into the making of kimchi. So it's significant in all kinds of ways. Kimchi Day for me is an opportunity to recognize and celebrate, the sharing of kimchi that we just talked a lot about, but also about the diversity and the richness and the resilience of our communities here. I want to give a really big thank you to the Korean American Society of Virginia, the 버지니아한인회, particularly to Eun 회장님 and to Secretary Ko. Thank you for all of the work that you have done, and to all the volunteers here who have made this event possible. Thank you also for all being here, and I look forward to celebrating Kimchi Day with you for many years to come. Thank you.
Thank you. As I first came to US to study, I experienced the sharing of the Korean families sharing their kimchi all the time. So I never ran out of kimchi, even though I didn't make it. So that's what sharing means. Now, next we'll have, we're supposed to have Senator Chad Peterson is here, but isn't here, but he sent us a message to us, so I'll read it. To my friends in the Korean American community, congratulations on another prosperous year. We are blessed together in good health and celebrate our blessings in this land of freedom. Merry Christmas and Happy Holiday season. 친애하는 한인교포 여러분, 번창하였던 한 해를 축하드립니다. 모두는 건강하게 이 자연 땅에 모여 우리의 축복을 축하하는 축복을 받았습니다. 즐거운 크리스마스와 행복한 연말 되시기 바랍니다. 네, 참 피터슨께서 이렇게 메시지를 보내주셨어요. 오늘 오시고 싶었는데 아웃 오브 타운이세요. 네, 다음은 마코너 오피스에서 컨스티튜언 애드보케트로 일하고 있는 우리올라 마히아께서 마코너님 대신에 스피치를 해주시겠습니다. We have constituent advocate Uriola Mahia from Makona's office.
안녕하세요. My first language is not Korean, it is not English, it is Spanish. So I'm very happy here to be celebrating Virginia's Kimchi Day Festival. I'm sorry that the microphone is very excited. As she said, I am from the office of Senator Mark Warner, which just happens to be here in Vienna, Virginia. We are very happy to help you all with any future events that you have. We would love to come out to future events and we'll help you with any federal agencies that you need help with. If you need to reach out to your senator, please call the Vienna office and we will be more than happy to get you started on getting the help that you need. And again, happy Virginia Kimchi Day Festival. This is a beautiful event and I'm very happy to be here.
Thank you. Okay. Now we have a special person from Surrey District. We have Supervisor Kathy Smith, and we will have a congratulatory remark. Surrey District의 슈퍼바이저이신 캐시 스미스님께서 오셨습니다. 축사를 해주시겠습니다.
Thank you so much. I'm so pleased to be here on this Kimchi Day. I'm so happy the General Assembly did this for us. I represent Sully District on the Fairfax County Board of Supervisors, and I am so happy we have a very large Korean population in Sully District. We even have one of our elementary schools that has a Korean language immersion program. And so I'm happy to be here. I want you to reach out to my office. We can help you at any time. But I'm so happy we heard the word share, because that's what we want to do with our cultures. We want to share what's important to us and teach each other so we can all live together in our great community. So thank you very much. I'm very happy to be here today.
Thank you. She's a devoted supervisor and so blessed to be in Surrey District. Now we have Ellen Miller from Virginia delegate, and she'll give us greetings. 네, 오늘 엘렌 비셔콘 버지니아 하워드역에서 이 자리에 함께 해주셨어요. 축사를 드리겠습니다.
Thank you so much, and happy Kimchi Day. I am so honored and thrilled to be here. Eileen Filler-Horn, representing the 41st District, 2010, and also the 56th Speaker of the House. When I think of all of us being together today, I think about us embracing diversity, recognizing that sharing our cultures is what makes us so special here in Fairfax County and also the Commonwealth as a whole. As the first woman to serve as Speaker in the 400-year history and also as the first person of Jewish faith to serve, I recognize the importance of sharing, as you said, kimchi, sharing our culture, welcoming and making Virginia more open and welcoming. I'm proud to say that we have done exactly that in recent times. We are more open, we are more inclusive, we're more welcoming. And how do we get that way? Through legislation such as this. I'm so proud of my colleague, Delegate Eileen for introducing this, for work. As she mentioned, it's not always easy getting a bill passed in the House, and it's also important to say that this was, if not her first bills, certainly one of the most important things to her. And as she, right after she was elected, she said, this is important to me, this is important to my culture, this is important to the Commonwealth as a whole, and she took, including me. Congratulations, and I'm thrilled to be sharing with you today.
Thank you. And we have another important person. Education is very important in our lives and for our children. We have Fairfax School Board member Karen Keegan. 저희 페어팩스 교육위원으로 일하고 계시는 KRK's 남연아님께서 축사를 해주시겠습니다.
Thank you. I bring you greetings from the Fairfax County Public Schools. The school board, we are thrilled to have such a diverse community and so many students from the Korean community in our schools. You have truly enriched our school system, and it is a pleasure to have you as our neighbors. Thank you so much. And I tell you that when I was invited here, I was looking at the jar of kimchi in my refrigerator, and I can get a fresh batch today. I'm really thrilled about that. But when I think about how you have told the story of your families come together and spend, I'm thinking generations in the kitchen together, sharing stories, teaching the next generation to carry on that tradition. It truly is how we all represent it. It is how we grow. It is how we care for one another and love one another. It is how we learn. And that is truly at the heart of education. So thank you so much for enriching us and allowing us to enjoy this wonderful delicacy. And it's good for us too. So I'm grateful and I'm happy to be here. I want to thank you for inviting me to the Virginia Kimchi Festival, and I thank the Korean American Society of Virginia. Thank you. Thank you.
Kimchi is a traditional food that has a Korean history since 2,000 years ago. Yeah, Kimchi culture has been also designated as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity by UNESCO. It's really amazing that we are on board with Kimchi Day in America as well. Now, a few Korean leaders, so we'll have their meetings. 자, 이제 저기 서정일 미주한인 총연합회 이사장님께서 잠시 나오셔서 축사를 해주시겠습니다. 계신가요? 서정일 이사장님? 계신가요?
네, 우리 존경하는 버지니아의 한인회 동포 여러분, 오늘 하루 신중에도 원동 각지에서 오늘의 이 김치 데이를 위해서 참석해 주신 모든 분들에게 진심으로 감사의 말씀을 드립니다. 오늘 이 김치 데이에서 그러니까 제가 간단한 인사의 말씀을 전하게 된 것을 영광으로 생각합니다. 우리 대한민국의 문화유산이고 우리의 음식인 이 김치데이가 전 세계에 널리 알려져서 이 K푸드가 우리가 자랑스럽게 이 미국 땅에서 또 전 세계에 깊이 뿌리박을 수 있도록 하나의 초석이 되는 그러한 김치데이가 계속해서 이 행사를 계기로 계속적인 발전이 될 수 있는 계기가 됐으면 합니다. 저는 오늘 이 자리에서 여러분들에게 간단한 인사 말씀으로 이것으로 가림하겠습니다. 대단히 감사하겠습니다.
네, 감사합니다. 다음은 정명훈 미주한인회 총연합회 총회장님께서 오셨죠? 오셨다고 알고 있습니다. 네네네. 정명훈 미주한인회 총연합회 총회장님께서 축사를 해주시겠습니다.
안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 미주한인회 총연합회 정명훈입니다. 오늘은 제가 텍사스에서 받은 레졸루션을 가지고 왔습니다. 그래서 그 레졸루션을 읽어드리겠고요. 제가 스피치를 여기 다 영어로 했으니까 제가 영어로 하겠습니다. I am very honored to be here. I'm the 29th National President of the Korean Association of USA, which represents 2.7 million Korean Americans. And I'm very glad to be here for this Kimchi Day because I got the resolution from Texas. And President Myung-eun, you have done very excellent job preparing this program. And we also have Consul Kwan Se-jun, he's from Washington, D.C., who represents the Society of the Korean People here in the D.C. area. And IPs that Congressman and all of you, thank you for a wonderful speech. So since you have done all that wonderful speech, I am going to just read the resolution. And if Virginia State have not gotten the resolution, I would like to request at this time to give the resolution for the Virginia State, because we have 8 resolutions within the United States. And we would like to achieve at least 25 of them. Then you will be celebrated just like a St. Patrick's Day, which is so wonderful. So we all can celebrate within the United States, and hopefully this will go to the global. So I'm going to read the resolution. Resolution, whereas kimchi has long played a central role in Korean culture in recent decades. The beloved dish has gained increasing popularity around the globe, and especially in Texas and in the United States. Whereas in ancient times, the people of the Korean peninsula began fermenting vegetables to preserve them for consumption during long, harsh winters. The healthy, flavorful, and pungent product of this process, kimchi, became a staple of the Korean diet, served at every meal and incorporated in myriad recipes from soup to pancakes. In the autumn, family members, friends, and neighbors came together to socialize and build community. This ritual kimjang has been acknowledged since 2013 on UNESCO's representative list of the intangible cultural heritage of humanity. And whereas many ingredients can be used in kimchi, including scallions, ginger, garlic, sugar, salt, fish sauce, and fermented seafood, complex interactions among the elements of doing fermentation, umami, flavors, although there are numerous kinds of kimchi, including regional and seasonal varieties, the most popular today is henchu kimchi. Based on napa cabbage, salt, and gochujang, a Korean red pepper powder, and whereas during the 1988 Olympics in Seoul, South Korea, kimchi was promoted as one of the official foods of the Olympic Village. Sparkling an increase in exports in recent years, Texas has seen its Korean American population grow, leading to wider availability of kimchi. Whether commercially produced, artisanal, or homemade, it appears not only in its traditional culinary context, but also on everything from tacos to French fries. And whereas a mainstay of Korea's rich cuisine for centuries, kimchi is adding a distinctive zing to the vibrant diversity of the food scene across the Lone Star State within the United States. And now, therefore, be it resolved that November 22nd, 2022 be recognized as Kimchi Day, and that all Texans and people in the United States encouraged to enjoy this savory treat. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. We are finally 김인철 미주제약협회 회장님 나오셔서 짧은 인사말 해주시겠습니다.
감사합니다. 아주 오늘 감개가 무량합니다. 미국의 수도가 있는 워싱턴 인근에 있는 버지니아 카운티에서 버지니아 한인회 축제로 한인회 주관으로 김치 페스티벌을 열게 된 것을 진심으로 축하를 드립니다. 페어팩스 카운티는 버지니아주에서 가장 심장부에 있는 도시라고 생각을 합니다. 앞으로 이 미국 땅에서 이 김치가 뿌리를 내릴 수 있도록 이 페스티벌을 계기로 해서 더욱더 굳건하게 내려줬으면 아주 감사하겠습니다. 이 자리에 모이신 여러분들, 이제 2022년이 얼마 남지 않았습니다. 2022년 잘 마무리하시고 2023년에 좋은 일만 있기를 바라겠습니다. 메리 크리스마스, 해피 뉴 이어. 감사합니다. 땡큐.
네, 감사합니다. 김치 종류가 187가지 이상인 건 아시죠? 아마 만드는 방법은 더 많을 것 같아요. 오늘은 아주 특별한 김치입니다. 그래서 today, I don't know if you know that kimchi has almost over 187 different kinds of kimchi, and there are more than 1,000 different recipes. But today, the kimchi recipe is by the chairman of the World Korean Cuisine Research Center, 장재호. 네, 세계 한식요리연구원의 원장님이신 장재욱 여사의 레시피가 오늘 김치의 레시피입니다. 지금 장재욱 여사님 잠깐 나오세요. 네, 감사합니다. 이 책도 내셨는데 뭐라 그러냐면 질병 없이 100세 사는 우리 요리 이야기라는 책도 발간하시고 20만 부 이상 팔렸고요. And she published the cookbook, and the title is Live 100 Years Disease Free. Korean program really healthy, and we have this beautiful book, so you can take a look at it. And thank you, Jae Chang, the chairman of the Korean Cuisine Research Center. Thank you so much.
Hello, how are you? 감사합니다. 저는 우리 요리 이야기 책의 저자 장재옥이고요. 20년 전부터 책이 20만 권이 팔려 세계 최고로 요리책을 팔았어요. 2년 전에는 대통령상을 탔습니다. 대한민국. 네, 감사합니다. 오늘 제가 만들었는데요. 김치를 조금씩 잡사보시고 오늘 이제 급하게 가실 분들은 이거 섞어드리는데 일주일만 지나면 지금 조금씩 담은 거하고 맛이 똑같이 되거든요. 그런데 지금 다 나오셔서 한번 묻혀보실래요? 제가 하루 동안에 말씀을 드리겠습니다. 김치에 유래가 있어요. 1분만 기다리세요. 회장님.
네, 안녕하세요. 우리 장재훈 여사님이 이거 스페셜로 김치의 역사에 대해서 모집한 거 잠깐만 소개할게요. 우리는 코리안으로서 김치의 역사에 대해서 조금은 알아야 할 것 같아요. 사람은 비타민이나 무기질이 풍부한 채소를 먹어야 하는데 채소는 곡물과 달라서 보관이 어렵습니다. 그래서 채소를 소금에 절이거나 식초나
식초나 소금에 절여가지고 우리 옛날에 100년 전에는요 우리가 너무 못 살았습니다. 그래서 김치 안에
그렇기 때문에 여러분들이 우리 김치는 지금부터 2500년에서 3000년 전에 쓰여진 중국 최초의 시집인 시경에서부터 이 김치를 보이고 있어요.
회장님, 시경에서는 그래왔지만 우리는 오리 김치를 담아야 됐어요. 그래서 배추를 이렇게 바람이 들어가면요, 김치 담았는 데서는 바람이 들어가면 그게 다 상패됩니다. 상패라는 말은 썩어요. 그러니까 김치에다가 마늘 농사는 많이 지었잖아요. 마늘 넣고 소금 넣고 김치를 항아리에 담아가지고 땅을 파면 영하 5도에서는 오래 먹을 수 있어요. 요즘은 세월이 얼마나 흘러가지고 김치 냉장고에 넣고 잡수는 거예요. 자, 회장님, 여기 회장님.
네, 감사합니다, 회장님. 네, 여기 책 있으니까 한번 보시고요. 우리 저기 은영재 회장님 오늘 아침까지 돼지고기를 열심히 삶으셨어요. 그래서 여기 조그마한 디시에는 음식들이 있고 한데 지금 같이 김치를 만드실 거거든요. 그 전에 함께 저희가 기념 촬영을 하도록 하겠습니다. We'll make kimchi together. At the meantime, we would like to have a little photo time. So everyone please come forward to this side. And please be at this.
그리고요, 우리 김치 이름은요, 6.25 사변 너희들 냄새 나는 거 안 먹는다. 택도 없었어요. 그렇지만은 100년 전부터 우리나라 사람들이 선교사님들도 들어오시고 또 많은 대한민국이 살아났잖아요. 그때부터 오프라인 했는데 안 됐어요. 작년 11월 22일 날 정식으로 미국에서 허락을 했는데 1988년도 올림픽하고부터는 김치가 세계적으로 퍼지게 됐습니다. 그건 아니에요. 김치는 유산균이 많고 배추 안에는 인돌이라는 물질이 들어 간암에 좋습니다. 많이들 잡수시고 하세요. 감사합니다.
감사합니다. 네. 자, 이제 포토 타임이니까요. 모든 VIP분들 나와주시고요. 다른 분들도 같이 사진 찍으신 분들 전부 나와주시면 좋겠어요. 이쪽으로 나와주세요. Please come forward for photo time. Any of you can be in the photo. Come on out. Just be careful with the stairs. It's the beautiful ground you're building. But it is please come forward. Take photos. Anybody can come on out and take photos together with us. Just to celebrate and enjoy the moment. Please come out. 네, 감사합니다. 잠깐 포토타임 가졌고요. Now we are gonna start making kimchi. If you want to experience how to make it, please come forward to the tables. And we have some small dishes already. Are you good? Yeah, that's what we usually take after we make kimchi all together. And after making kimchi, kimjang, we celebrate and have a party with all these. We share it with neighbors and our friends. 자, 이제 김치 만드는 특히 갖고 계신 분들 모두 내려오셔서요. 자기 김치 만들어서 갖고 가시는 그런 시간이 되겠습니다. You can come forward and make kimchi and take it with you. 여기 아주 아름다운 라운드 스테어인데요. 걸어다니실 때 조금 조심하세요. 넘어지면 큰일 납니다. 네, 조심해 주세요. 조심하세요.
네, 여기 저기 층계 앉은 의자처럼 되어 있는 층인데요. 걸어 다니실 때 조심하세요. 네, 조심해 주세요. 자, 그리고 저기 앞에서 저기 10분씩 내신 분들은요, 반포기씩 가져가실 수 있습니다. 만들어서 직접 가져가십시오. 티켓 보여주시고요.